All right, here's what we're gonna do. I added the Wi-Fi reluctantly. If it's a 10-minute wait still, I'll go on it one more time. Without the Wi-Fi, you just gotta work through the lag, and by the time we get down the drop, I think we're okay. If it's 10 minutes, I'll go again. Oh yeah, sure, I know.
Gather your belongings and watch your step.
Only if I can walk on it again, you know?
My poncho's dripping water down my leg.
Horse made onward to the bitter end.
Please hit that follow button if you've not done so already. Please keep sharing. We're going to try to do this one more time properly.
Who can tell what dangers lie on tomorrow's tide?
Sans Elsa. And then I'll head up to the front of Main Street. Good night, Yvonne. Or close at 11. All right. Third and final attempt on Pirates, okay? It's going to lag in the queue, but you just got to hang with me and the ride will be okay. We've done every ride today. We've done every ride. Thank you, Preston. We've done every ride. Thank you, Preston. That's right, the parade 6 times. I will sleep later tonight. I had a great day, Victoria. I hope you did too. I've done enough, Lindsay. At a certain point, I take time for myself. My pleasure, Frank. No, I'm not tired. My feet feel great. I feel good. I just want to put the phone down. I've had the phone in my hand since 8:30 this morning. You know what I mean? People Mover is my favorite ride. Hi, Leisha. Hi, Taylor. Good luck.
It is 10:09.
My pleasure, man.
And they would always ask
Thank you, Tiffany.
style.
Happy birthday, Kennedy.
Queso on top as well as salsa, guacamole, whatever you want on top.
Hi, Allie. I did have dinner. I had the plant-based slaw dog at Casey's, which is delicious. It's a great day, Alan. I'm still going. I'm wearing Merrill's.
Behind the white line at row 6.
Thank you. Sorry, it lagged. Yeah, I rode Tron first thing this morning, and the slaw dog is delicious. I'm not vegan. It's just delicious. I'm going to do one more gift goal. They took the earth away from me. Oh, there it is. Hold on. One more gift goal. It's very true, Lindsay. I've been going over 14 hours. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, MJ. Every ride and almost every show, might I add. Thank you, Sapphire. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, Jeannie. I did Small World. The only thing we didn't do is Enchanted Tales with Belle, story time, whatever they call that. Laugh Floor, Hall of Presidents, Tom Sawyer Island. Thank you, Jeannie.
Oh, you're going to have to wait for me. I am. I'm going to wait for y'all. I thought they were going together.
I will do a final recap when I get off this ride. I was in the park at 8:30.
Oh, it does get wet. Oh, my bag's gonna get wet. My phone's ready for something. Oh, I'll do it. I always wanted to. I always wanted to. It's so deep. What? No,
Jack Sparrow are after, and a fortune in gold. Run up your white flag, you scurvy scum, and bring me Captain Jack Sparrow, or I'll be sending you to Dave's Sword. Don't be cheating, broadside. Out the flag.
Fight the lover aloft! Where be Captain Jack Sparrow and the treasure yacht will drag?
Do I hear 10? A hand for a 10!
Hey, I'll give you 20 for the rod.
Pipe down, you lily-livered lubber! Strike your feathers, dearie. Show 'em your flock.
When ears stand tell only me what's got the guns. Keep still. I'm studying the map. Boy, it's the treasure map for sure and no mistake. And by thunder, that scoundrel Captain Jack Sparrow will never lay eyes on it, nor this here king either.
Fighting the urge right now to put my hand in the
Cool down. So tell you what, Captain Jack Sparrow, you'll never find the treasure without more mysterious.
Yeah, but I'll do that. No, it's a shadow. Not out.
Well, that was worth the redo. You're welcome, Amanda. You're welcome, Danny. You're welcome, Ashley. You're welcome, Amber. You're welcome, Tiffany. Have a good night. Thank you. You're welcome, Connor. You're welcome, Lindsay. You're welcome, Kaylee. You're welcome, Harper. Sorry about that invite. I was trying to respond to a comment, and when it lagged, it accidentally invited you. Thank you for not clicking it. You're welcome, Jennifer and Tiff and Liz and Maddie and Jeannie and Bree. I'm doing one more thing before I go down Main Street, if it's even running right now. Just because I like it. Thank you, Victoria. You're very kind. How you doing, Chef? Thank you, Jessica. I knew you would. Closes at 11. I'm always hungry. No. I'm not. It's not a ride. I want to go to the Shootin Gallery. I almost cursed. I want to mess around at the Shootin Gallery for a minute. You're welcome. You're all very welcome. Yes, but it's a family-friendly stream. Yeah, I did, Amy. You're welcome, Lindsay. I think that was a camera flash. Yeah. What's that, Tiffany? I think they were pellet guns back in the day, if I'm not mistaken. So here's an interesting fun fact I can share with you. That maybe I'm not supposed to, but whatever. They don't really service the Shootin Gallery anymore. A lot of these targets have issues. A lot of these guns have issues. When I was an arcade technician, they wanted to fix that stuff. I volunteered to fix that stuff. I was all over it. They didn't want to do it because they said that it's being ripped out and it's going to be replaced with gem mining. Now, it's been quite a long time since I heard that, so obviously no decision has been made, or at least no trigger has been pulled, no pun intended. But it would have been very cool to work on this thing. I could totally fix this thing up. I try to. I try to do it in a way that is company friendly, so when the opportunity presents itself to speak for the company, then they can say, hey, you've always done it right, and we know that you will. Okay. That's my brand. It would be very crowded alley. So, but the thing about gem mining is, from a repair perspective, it's like working on a swimming pool, and it's a mess. So I just feel like putting it here would be unpleasant. See if we can get a working gun first. This gun works. Ready? I feel like the range on this gun is bad. Much better. It's hard to do with one hand. Hit it. I can't get that one. Oh, we got two. All right. I made my point. This is what I love about this whole setup. You have a ton of animation here. Animation is actually a term for animatronics, of course. So the crow, the tombstones, the skull, everything here has animation. But a lot of these guns don't work. A lot of these targets aren't working. But it's all in free play. It's something to do. A lot of fun. I love it. I don't think any of this would be difficult to repair, actually. Oh, you're very kind, Danny. Thank you, sir. No, see, the thing is, what's going wrong here? Maybe you need to replace the targets. If they're lit up, then it's probably either a bad target or positioning, maybe. If the target's not lit up, it could be a bad target, could be a short in the wire. But no, all like the motors and stuff, all that stuff, it's super easy. Again, you're just talking about motors, just motors. No, I've done every ride. I'm good. All right, let's go. Thank you, Amanda. You're very sweet. I don't see my Venmo notifications till I get off the live. Chris, these are all light targets, so I'm assuming it's all infrared. I can't imagine it's anything else. Now, I actually want to build one of these. I have, from my old business at home, about 52 of those targets. They're very similar to these targets. And I have them from my old business. We were going to build something more akin to Buzz Lightyear with the targets, but it's a very similar target system, all IR based. And like I said, I've got over 52 of them. So I would like to, at some point, build something like that with them because I'm sitting on them. I have the guns, I have the targets, I've got the hardware. I could build a full-on interactive shooting gallery or even an interactive ride if given the budget. So. Royce's Arcade was a heck of a business in its prime. We had custom skee-ball machines, custom light displays. Kids could interact on the wall. I used to project movies on one wall. I used to project arcade games on the other wall. We had a Game of Thrones throne built from lightsabers. That was sort of an Instagram photo spot. We had a lot of really cool stuff. If you Google Royce's Arcade, you'll find it all. You'll find it all. I had almost 300 arcade games in my prime. Good night, Victoria. At one point, I had 3 pod racers, all networked together. You're welcome, Norma. What happened to it? The pandemic happened to it. I raised $1 million, and we were building a new facility. It was, I've talked about this 100 times. It was a certified autism center. It was an educational center. We were going to teach animatronics and robotics and programming. Atari had given me licenses for some of their video games to use for educational purposes. We had 2 rides designed that we were going to build. It was going to be 8,000 square feet in total across 4 units. We started construction, the pandemic hit, and then it took about 1.5 years for the whole thing to implode. So I did have a Jurassic arcade machine. I had, you name it, I had it as a pinball machine. Addams Family, Elvis, all the classics, Star Pool, Terminator, Rescue 911. I got rid of most of the games. I have a few games left here in LA. It is a shame, but it's such as life. Star Wars Pod Racer. Did I say podcast? Star Wars Pod Racer. I don't know what I missed.
I'm good. I'm veg.
Oh, I had many Pac-Mans. I figured it was all SpongeBob stuff. I will tell you my steps at the end here. That's right, one door closes, another one opens.
Sorry about the bubbles.
They're harmless. It was a great arcade. Thank you, MJ. Hey, Monty. I'm going down there, Ashley. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get it, but I will go see. We'll see what the line looks like. Nice shot of the castle.
If you don't start talking.
My pleasure, Danny. Streaming's my full-time job. Between my Etsy, subscribers, the gifts, YouTube, those are all my revenue streams these days. I love that, Bethany. I didn't close down my arcade business. We were in construction on a new facility, Cameron, and the pandemic hit, and you couldn't even get into the malls to work, and the whole thing just unraveled. But it took 1.5 years to unravel. It was a very unpleasant couple years there, really bad. And all I can tell you, folks, having been through the ringer on that, when you hit rock bottom, at least there's nowhere to go but up. That's all I can tell you. Hi, Lena. How are you? No, I'm not currently working for Disney. Thank you, Tiffany. My favorite ride in Disney World, you're welcome, Cara. Thank you, Sue, is Cosmic Rewind. Do I want to open an arcade in Orlando? No. I contemplate it, but here's my thought on that. Open up an entertainment facility in Orlando. What you're trying to do is catch scraps. So when folks are done with Disney, maybe they'll go to Universal. If they still have any energy left or any money left, maybe they'll go to SeaWorld. Although that's, further down the list, right? And I was thinking actually of Busch Gardens. That's actually further. That's in Tampa. My point being is to have a business in Orlando and just trying to catch crumbs doesn't appeal to me. If I was going to open up, I'd open up in an area where it's underserved and needed the entertainment. I don't want to catch scraps. They don't want Wanakara. When I was trying to pick up the pieces of my business, I spoke to the people that do the leasing at Disney Springs, and Disney was not interested in an arcade. I even tried to pitch them an idea for a Flynn's arcade over here by Tron, because I had every classic arcade game known to man at the time. So it wasn't for a lack of trying. They don't want it. Wasn't that busy today. I do not have kids. Sold my arcade games to lots of different people. Like I said, I had hundreds of machines, so when it was all said and done, they went all over the place. I have a few left. I have a Marvel vs. Capcom, a Tempest, a Miss Pac-Man, an Indiana Jones Temple of Doom, a Marble Madness. These are games I built. Castlevania, Donkey Kong Jr. I have a hacked Super Mario Brothers where he's on a skateboard. It's called Skate Kid Bros. Nobody's got that game. I don't have a Galaga anymore. I love Tempest. I was born and raised in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Behind Tanya. Depends on the arcade game. Sometimes it took longer to find the parts to put it together. There was a game called Road Blasters, and I probably owned 5 of them at one point. And you could convert them into those other games like Marble Madness. But you had to find the control panel, the trackballs, the artwork, the boards. Centipede with the rollerball, trackball. Those little trackballs are like vacuum cleaners. They rub all the dirt off your finger and into the trackball. So we'd have to take the trackballs apart and take all the roller pins out and clean them and then rebuild the trackball. No, I live here by myself. Thank you, Danny. You're welcome for today. I used to work at the Bucks County Playhouse. They used to have shows there, and I would bring in multiple cameras. We'd pull up in a van when I was in high school, and we would live mix for the Bucks County Playhouse. Multiple cameras, live video mixes out of a Chevy Astro van. You're welcome, Sue. I have batteries.
Yeah.
I'm getting whatever the secret treat is. I was born and raised outside of Philadelphia. Bucks County, Pennsylvania. I was born in Elkins Park. I'm getting whatever this secret treat is. I don't even know. I'm just doing it because you're all telling me to. And I'm hungry. I'm still selling machines. I have an Amazon storefront. If it's go to my link tree, all my must-haves for Disney as well as animatronic related stuff and other good stuff are all on my Amazon storefront. I didn't hack it. Somebody else hacked it.
Disney, oh my gosh.
Oh, you're very kind, Danny. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Should I just look at the guy and say the secret word and say nothing else?
Okay, thank you. Just making sure I can see it.
There you go, my friend. Upgrade now.
Good night, Bethany.
Hello. I love your stick shirt. Okay. We're gonna get just popcorn to the whole experience, okay?
Oh, you're very kind, Danny.
Love Gordo, love flavor. Okay, so we know it's in our mixer, or do you want to run you through it while I get on? I can like run you through it while I make it. Tell you everything that's on there. Okay. So your base popcorn is going to be so, our Frankfurt always look great. Always good news.
I had a free play arcade. It was free for 2 years. We were featured on ABC INLA, and all this stuff is searchable. And then eventually it became $3 and it was $5. But yeah, we were one of the very first all-you-can-play arcades, at least in our neck of the woods.
This layer is over 6 feet under, but it's all over again right now. Did you take a trip on the multi-dimension today?
Yes.
You have to. It's like a requirement. And how did you hear about us?
No, I didn't got. I quit long before the layoffs. I did not get laid off.
Okay. I'll take it. I have people. I feel like really. They came in, they gave me some popcorn, they were like posting media about it. I got a lot of them.
Thanks, Stitch.
I honestly like that myself.
Good night, Jennifer.
So that the best part about this final step is instead of getting just one scoop, you're getting 2 scoops of everything.
Hello. Doom buggy.
That is again.
Thank you.
So, she's in a mood.
We're almost out of here and we'll pop in.
Oh, really?
So I was kind of worried. I didn't know what to do.
Well, I'm glad you do.
Glad my friend, you enjoy your popcorn, you have a great night, all right?
Thank you.
Up next guest right here. How you doing, my friend?
Not bad yourself.
I'm great. Let's go to my popcorn station. Yeah, we're looking at just popcorn and whole entire.
I'm doing great. How are you tonight?
Wonderful.
I understand that. Right?
Definitely have the best news for yourself. Of course, yeah.
Dirt. Understood.
It's their favorite candy, man. Favorite candy. All 999 happy months. Yeah.
Now we know.
And here's your coffee for my friend.
Snickers and then the peanut butter.
And did you want any additional toppings with this?
Thank you. Have a great night. Bye, hon. Thank you.
The best part about this is you will hold those later for you.
Really?
I just really like everything.
City highlights.
Fair enough.
Any like highlights or favorite parts today?
And how many people does this serve?
We're in the best part.
One.
best store.
I don't know. This might last me a couple days. Or not.
Yeah.
An hour? Amazing. Thank you, Meg. Right? Well, we're going to find out very soon. Thanks. Awesome. You too. Appreciate you. How are you?
We got the special halfway to Halloween.
We did. I'm assuming I don't get an AP here, right?
No, you do.
I do?
Yes.
That's
you
why I
have
asked.
a card on you, my friend?
Yeah. See it?
There we go. Perfect.
Thank you.
So your total, that's going to be $13.62. We're paying with card.
Apple Pay?
Okay, perfect. Yes, this has a lot of lovely toppings. It's going to be really good.
Yeah, I'll say. That's true, Connor. I forgot about that.
And here's your receipt, my friend.
Thank
Have a
you.
wonderful night.
Have a good night. Appreciate you.
Oh, sorry.
That's right. So the confectionery actually counts as merchandise, not as food. You don't get your AP discount on quick service. Ashley, good call. What made me decide to go into the arcade business? So I was always fascinated by arcade games growing up. I had a few. There's Mickey and Minnie. I had a few in a house in LA, and I had a party. Actually, a friend of mine had a party, and I brought over a skee ball machine and an air hockey table, a couple other games, and I saw how multi-generational it all was, and it just sparked something in me. And I was just off to the races. Started in my garage with about a dozen games, and before you knew it, I had my first 4,200 square feet. And by the time it was all said and done, I had almost just shy of 13,000, 12,500 square feet. I'll let you know how it is tomorrow. I'm going to go home and eat it. She said give it a few minutes. It'll all harden up. All right, let's wrap this up. We had a fantastic day here. We started around 8:30 this morning. Tron, Carousel, People Mover, Little Mermaid, Peter Pan, Small World, Haunted Mansion, Mine Train, Winnie the Pooh, The Parade 6 times, Big Thunder Mountain, Country Bears, Tiki Room Pirates 3 times, People Mover a lot more than that, PhilharMagic, Barnstormer, Dumbo, Magic Carpets, Astro Orbiters, Buzz Lightyear, The Train, the Liberty Bell Steamship. Did I say Big Thunder Mountain? I don't know what else I'm missing something. Oh, sorry about the shot. This will ultimately go on my carousel. This will go on my YouTube eventually. I got to splice it all together. Thank you, Nat. Thank you, Danny. Jungle Cruise, Space Mountain. Do it again tomorrow. Hold on. Let me tell you how many steps. Let me put my stuff down here, and I'll tell you my step count. I gotta zoom out. $22,060 steps. 22,060 steps. 11 miles. Saw Joe in the parade. Thank you, Monty. Thank you, CAE. Thank you all. Oh, here we go. Let's wrap this up right now. Thank you, Chris. Wow, thank you. You're welcome, Linda. Good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. You're very welcome, Ava. Good night, Renee. Thank you, Maddie. Good night, everybody. You're welcome, Connor. Good night, Cameron. Good night, Sonny. I won't, Ashley. Thank you for your help today. Good night, Neely. Good night, Carmia. Thank you for everything. Good night, Andra. Good night, Randy. Turns out we close out the park anyway. It's 7 minutes from close. So have a good night. Good night, Maddie. Good night, Andrew. Good night, Brooke. Good night, Lindsay. Good night, Tiffany. Good night, Ronnie. Good night, Monty. Good night, Cassidy. Good night, Allie. Good night, Stitch. Good night, Des.
Mom.
Good night, Norma. Good night, Chris. Chris, I hope everything's going well with you on your job search. Good night, Lee. Good night, Lily. Good night, Connor. Good night, Jim. Good night, Stephanie. Good night, Jacob. Good night, Stephen. Thank you, sir. Good night, Zach. Good night, Dina. Good night, Amanda. Good night, Mary. Good night, Barbara. Good night, Captain. Good night, Madeline. Good night, Lisa. Good night, Rachel. Good night, Gracie.